Before you can begin adding assignments, you must set up your categories. Categories are the types of assignments you will be evaluating in this gradebook, like tests, homework, labs, essays, etc. You can have as many or as few categories as you like, but you must have at least one. Teachers with only one category usually call it something like assignments. If you wish to link your gradebooks, complete that process prior to adding categories. Linking similar gradebooks will apply the same category setup simultaneously to all gradebooks linked together. On the dashboard, the option to add categories will appear for a new gradebook. To define your assignment types, click on Add Categories, which will take you to the Categories tab within Manage Gradebook. Click on Add New Category and begin typing a category title. For additional categories, you can click on Add New Category again, or use the Tab key and then Enter to continue adding categories. You do not need to click Save after adding each category, but you do need to click it when you have finished and before exiting the screen. If you weight your categories, click on Doing Weighting Scoring. And apply a percentage of the final grade for each category. The category values must add up to 100%. A warning message will appear at the top of the screen until 100% of the final score is accounted for. Any category you create with a 0% weighting will not be counted into the overall score. This is helpful for things like ungraded beginning of the year assessments to see your students' incoming skill level. Another might be an ungraded benchmark or student inventory. Also, if you are doing weighted scoring, do not have a category called extra credit. Assigning a weight to extra credit will negatively impact the student's grade if they don't do it. I do not recommend weighting your categories if you assign a lot of extra credit in your class. Unless you and your students fully understand the math behind your weighted grades, a student who does extra credit in your class could see their overall grade go down and be confused. Deselecting the Doing Weighted Scoring box option will revert the cumulative grade calculation back to the total points accumulated regardless of assignment type. Once your categories have been added, click the Save button. You can adjust or refine your categories at any time, but be cautious if you change a category after it has been referenced in an assignment, since parents, students, and district and school administrators may be reviewing this information. If a category is used, it cannot be deleted. The Delete button will no longer appear next to the category. The Doing Weighted Scoring selection on the category screen also updates the Weighted Score Options tab here, and vice versa. To repeat this process for each new set of gradebooks, click the Gradebook drop-down menu here and select the next gradebook. If you chose to link gradebooks to assign one set of categories to all gradebooks and you don't want the gradebooks to be linked in the future, be sure and unlink your gradebooks now. You can do this by going back to the dashboard, click the Link Gradebooks button again, and revert all gradebooks you don't want linked back to 0. This concludes the Gradebooks Categories video. Please continue to the next video to wrap up the Gradebooks configuration process.